Polite, intelligent, and adventurous is how 11-year-old Gerardo Taylor Jr.'s 22-year-old brother described him. 11-year-old Taylor Jr. was found partially submerged in a pond near the Gulf Academy in the Sports Center last Tuesday. Older brother Lashad Strawn was at work when he heard the news.
When I heard about it, I was very heartwarming and heartbroken and stuff like that, because that was my first young sibling. So it really touches me.
Taylor Jr.'s mother, 41-year-old Stephanie Hanna, was charged with cruelty to children on Monday in relation to her son's drowning death. The boy was discovered on August 2nd, but police say the Exuma Street resident didn't report him missing until August 4th. Prosecutors allege that Hanna's neglect of her son contributed to his death. Hanna, who's represented by her uncle Michael Hanna, pleaded not guilty at her arraignment before Assistant Chief Magistrate Subasola Swain. She was granted $7,000 bail. I tried to get in touch with Hanna today, however, she hadn't yet made bail. Meanwhile, Taylor Jr.'s grieving brother had visible bruises and scarring on his knuckles when we spoke. He tells me the injuries were caused out of frustration for the events of last week. He described his younger brother to us.
He's a very sweet young brother to me. He always look up to me. Always come to me when he wanted something or needed something. He always used to play game, be on the tablet, watch TVs and stuff. He's a very smart young man. For his age, he always used to make a trip home. He liked going to school. But he used to keep friends and company and stuff like that. But he's a very sweet person.
Strawn says he wasn't aware of his brother ever going to swim in the pond, but he says he and his friends like to roam. Meanwhile, Gerardo's mother's landlord, 69-year-old Tyrone Davis, says he would see the 11-year-old go off with his friends. He remembers the boy's good manners.
I seen him backward and forward, and he always seemed to be a manly, respectable little boy. And whenever you give him something, he will say, "Thank you, appreciate it." Or if he passing you, he will say, "Good morning, good day." And I never see him being disrespectful. I never hear nobody saying that he's done something wrong, because he's just a quiet little boy.
Davis says he has seen Hanna interact with her son in the past. He had this advice for her.
You got to trust God with this, and He will heal off, because it can be tough. Because, we all could give a word of encouragement, but you have to deal with that internally, and only God can help us with that.
Reporting for the Guardian News Network, I'm Jared Higgs.